Hello there.
Hey, come on, pretty and orange.
Bright orange.
Ooh,
It's an orange day, a sunny, bright orange day. Hey, everybody.
it is an orange day.
And welcome to Vanities Live. I'm Cherise Slate. I'm one of your hosts.
And
And
I'm
there's my
Rachel.
beautiful friend.
I'm also one of your hosts. Thank y'all for joining us today. We have a lit show. It's going to be great, y'all. So share this live with all your friends. Anybody that you know that wants to be on this live, share them.
Yeah, we are really, really excited. We have an amazing guest. She is simply awesome, one of a kind, I might say. Wouldn't you say so?
Absolutely. We have the amazing, incredible Camille Friend joining us today. And I'm so excited.
Yeah, we had to come connected together with our bright orange on, show some sunny love for Miss Camille Friend. She's
Yes.
the one and only Camille Friend. So you guys make sure you share this live, whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. So come on in, come on in. We're really excited. We got some special stuff for you guys today too. So we're bringing all the stops out today, so this will be a really, really fun Vandy's Live today, you guys. We're really excited.
Yeah,
So
we got
since
some new for y'all
we got
today.
some, so why don't you kick it off with some current events for today?
Y'all, first and foremost, has anybody seen the new Bad Boys? Because I saw it. And okay, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Um, but first and foremost, I just thought it was an incredible movie. Have you seen it, sis?
I have not seen it. You know what? I may go watch it today after the live. I've been a little busy, but I have not had a chance to see it yet. So give me a little tip, a little tea about the movie.
It was so good. I think the actors they did their thing. They're both talented actors. Talking about Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Come on. I mean, where can we go wrong, right?
They did it again?
They did it again. They did it again. It was action packed. It was a lot of fun. Um, and we know some of the barbers that worked on the show. We know Pierce, who is well, we don't know him, but know of Pierce, who is Will Smith's personal barber. I know
Mhm.
one of my good friends Victor, he was a barber that worked on the show as well. I mean, it was just jam-packed with a lot of action. um,
Okay.
I thought it was really fun. They did really great numbers in the box office on the day. I actually saw it the day that it came out. But anyway, you really can't. Timothy Nolan said you can't beat Will and Martin's chemistry. You really can't. I mean, when you put two people like them together who just have so much like energy and so much talent in the industry that we're in, and just as actors, like, you can't go wrong with them too. So it was really a great movie. I suggest y'all go see it if you haven't. It was so dope. Bad Boys, which one was that? Bad Boys Ride or Die. So I guess it didn't have
Okay.
a number on it, but it was technically number 4. But it was who was it, directed by Adil El Arbi.
Okay.
So maybe we can have a deal on the show. I don't
That
know.
would be nice. Shout out to Adele.
Shout out to a deal. That would be great to have him on the show. It would also be great to have Will Smith and Martin Lawrence on the show. But hey,
Just send it on out there. Put it in the
you know,
atmosphere.
we just gonna put that out there.
Okay.
It's a great summer film, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all go see that. Oh, and Bilal Fala, I believe, was also a director as well. It was written by
Okay.
Chris Brimmer, Will Bial, and George Gallo. So yeah, definitely go see that. Vanessa Hudgens did her thing in it as well.
Okay. So
Yes.
now you know we hair and makeup people, we can be some tough critics when we go watch movies. So tell me about the hair. How was the hair and the makeup?
To be honest with you, it was I think I paid more attention to the action than I did the hair and makeup.
Okay.
I paid more attention to hair and makeup on things like Bridgerton. I mean, and can we talk about Bridgerton for a moment?
Okay. Well, come on, drop some tea here.
the wigs, the way that they finesse those hairstyles on
Mm-hmm.
Bridgerton is like it has to be taught. Like the I mean it has to come naturally. Like some of that stuff just can't be taught because it is so good, y'all. The creativity some of those people come up with is so good. If you haven't seen Bridgerton or any of the related Shondaland series, shout out to Shondaland, shout out to Shonda Rhimes, who we can also try to get on the show.
Gotta put it out. Just put it out there. You have not because you what?
Hey,
Ask
nah,
not.
come on now. Oh man, but y'all literally go to the movies, go buy a ticket at the movies and support these actors and these talented people. You know, I mean they deserve it. They do a lot of hard work behind the scenes, a lot of which we try to highlight on this show. And so
Absolutely.
I'll go check it out. Any of the other great movies, check them out. I mean, it's the summertime, it's hot outside. Go sit inside and watch a movie in some air conditioning.
So let's talk about some of the things that are coming up. As a matter of fact, you had an opportunity to work on an amazing show in Pittsburgh. So let's get to it. So drop us some more tea here. Let's keep spilling a little bit here.
Ooh, so spill we will.
Let's give you some flowers, okay?
Spill we will. Okay, sis. So there is an incredible movie based on a true story that's coming out August 30th. It is called The Deliverance, written and directed by Lee Daniels. Some amazing actors and actresses in the film. You got Andra Day, you got Glenn Close, you got Monique, you got Demi Singleton. I mean, need I say more?
Need you say more?
More. Y'all got to check it out. It comes out on Netflix August 30th. I was the key hairstylist on the show. Melissa Forney was the department head on the show. And Eric Matthews was the barber on the show. And it was just incredible, guys. Like it's based on a true story, and I'm excited to see it. I'm a little nervous, but I think as we all are when something comes out that we worked on, you just get a little nervous because you don't know how
Yeah.
it looks. So y'all check that out August 30th on Netflix, The Deliverance. And if you're a little scared of like scary movies, just watch it in the daytime. Watch some cartoons afterwards or something. You be
Well, I think it's time for us to do a little trivia.
okay,
A
a little
little
trivia
trivia.
time.
It's gonna be a
I ready for
surprise,
the trivia.
a little trivia time. So I came up with something on the fly because it's been a busy day. I mean, a busy, busy day.
It's just been busy, period, huh?
You know what? I'm counting it all joy because you know what? We could be sitting here doing nothing.
I know that's right. You
I'm
better say
actually
that.
thanking God for the busyness.
Yeah, you better
Okay.
say that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so it could be a little different. We could be over here real busy doing nothing.
Mm,
Okay. So
mm.
thank you.
I know that's right.
So, and before we go into our trivia, when I say we have a guest that's so amazing, I actually had an opportunity to take her class, and when I tell you she prepared me for my opportunity to become a department head, I want to give her all the flowers that I possibly can because when I
Yes.
say beast mode, she made it so easy and so comfortable for me to walk into that room and say, I got this. I just want to give her all the flowers that she truly deserves.
Mm-hmm.
So when she gets on here, you should have your pen and paper, maybe a whole booklet together. Because I'm sure she's gonna drop so much information and prepare you for your next journey. Get ready and have your questions together, okay?
Mm-hmm. And you
So
know what? If you can't get your pen and paper, you know what they can do, sis?
what can they do?
They can subscribe to YouTube and they can always go back and refer to the lives because it will be up on our YouTube page. As
Absolutely.
soon as this live is over, you'll be able to go back
Absolutely.
and catch whatever it is that you missed.
Okay. So let's jump into our trivia questions. So
Let's do it.
make sure that you guys Go and drop it in the comments, whatever your answer may be. Okay. So here we go. So we're talking film terminology, you guys. So film terminology. This is a terminology word that we use on set. And so, with this word, what do you think it is? It's something that they use in our department that we use for many different things. You can use it. The grips will use it. Electric will use it. And we even use it in the hair department. Sometimes transportation use it. Would it be A, an apple box, B, a cookie box, C, a pin box, or D, a con box? Did you guys get that? It's something that we use on a set of a film. A, an apple box, B, a cookie box, C, a pin box, or D, a con box.
I'm
So,
laughing at these options.
no, right? So I'm sure Camille is laughing too. Like,
Because she knows the answer.
I,
No,
you
she
know
doesn't.
what? If you work on set, you guys gotta know the answer to this. But the options I know. Okay. So are you guys dropping the answers? Because I
Let
can't
let
think
me let's see here. Let's see. We have a C. Let's
right.
see. We
Okay.
got
We gotta see.
oh someone said, could you say the question again, please?
Okay, this is a box that we typically use on film. A, an apple box, B, a cookie box, C, a pin box, and D, a con box.
What's the answer, y'all? We got a
Come
couple
on.
of seconds.
Come on, Ray, drop your little music.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Drop your answers in the comment box.
So we're getting C's, we're getting A's, um, we're getting pin box. Let's
Okay, this
see.
is
Let's see. We ready to give them the answer?
yes. Now I named a number of departments, you guys. A number, because okay. So the answer is an apple box, you guys.
Apple box.
Apple box. You want to tell them what we use an apple box for? Because it's
Oh
not
my
just
goodness. What don't we use the apple
I
box for?
know.
Boxes are used for so many different things. They're literally wooden boxes
Mm-hmm.
that are used by camera department, grips, electric department. They're used to prop things up, make things higher, lower, level things out, whether it may
Yeah.
be the camera needs to sit higher and it's on a tripod, or whether or not they need to lift props needs to lift a table a couple of feet higher, or I mean, sometimes
You
people
can even use them for
just
set
sit on
chairs.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
sometimes people just use them as set chairs. So, but y'all, the time has come, and we don't want to wait any longer
Any longer.
because
No, we
this
don't.
wonderful person needs to be here on our show, and it is time to bring her in, y'all. Throw
Yes.
some hearts up for
Throw 'em
the
up, throw 'em
amazing
up.
Camille Friend.
Hi,
Yay!
ladies.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Vanities Live.
Thank you guys for having me. Thank you,
We are
ladies.
So
so
happy
happy
to
to
have you. And wait a minute, because the background is giving,
yes,
okay?
yes, yes. You know what? You know, where's my mic? I gotta drop
Drop the mic.
everything on the table here. That's how you do it, Camille. That's what I'm
Okay.
talking about.
Well, I mean, I'm going to say you don't get trophies and you don't show them. So
Thank
I
you.
do, this is where I do my Zooms, do the lives, and I do them here because I just want people to know this is inspiration.
Yes.
Yes.
Like we can all do this. I'm nobody that's so special.
That's
Everybody
why I
can do
want to be
this.
like
Everybody can
you.
have this.
Yes.
I want to be
Yes.
like you when I grow up.
And you are so special.
You
You
are.
Oh,
definitely
very,
are.
You really. We
very.
have been so excited all week to have you here. You're so full of knowledge and wisdom and just a joy. So thank you for being here. And we wanted to give you the flowers you so deserve, because
Well
that's what
deserved.
our platform is about, is bringing people who are so worthy of all that they do behind the scenes and sharing you with the world, because you are so deserving of all that you have brought. And we just want to thank you for what you have given us. So
Oh,
thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you. And I will have to say hi to my friend Tim. Thank you, Tim, for the birthday shout out.
And
Yes,
happy birthday.
Happy
We were going to tell you that too. Happy
yeah.
birthday. I hope it was amazing.
Listen, I've been out to dinners and lunches. I've been out every night since Wednesday.
Well, everybody, make sure just
Right.
throw some hearts for Camille to say happy birthday to Camille. Throw them up, throw them up.
Some hearts, y'all. Yes.
Yes.
It's been fun. It's been fun.
Well, good. So, I mean, of course, like your accolades go without saying, but if there is anybody on the live who may not have been blessed to come across you yet, are you able to give us just a little bio on who you are, a little introduction? Not little, because everything you do is big, honey.
No.
Exactly.
But just kind of give our viewers some insight on who you are.
I mean, I'm Camille Friend. I am an Oscar-nominated hairstylist.
Go ahead and
I've been
sing.
in the business over 30 years, and I'm a third-generation hairstylist. So I'm like many people, like I grew up in the salon. I love the salon. And I've just been blessed to have an incredible life in film. I've won a lot of awards and worked on big movies. I am the architect of Black Panther and Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And that's something, and I'll always say this, people, you do a lot of movies, you never know what's going to be hot. Like I've done a lot of movies. And Black Panther just happened to land at the right place and the right time. And it changed my life. Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's, you know what? Do
Being
you
in the right
mind holding up
place.
some of those Emmys that you have behind you? Because
Actually, I don't have any Emmys, but I'm going to tell you this one that I'm really proud of.
Okay.
So we won, this is the NAACP award, but
Okay.
this is the first year that they gave like for hair and makeup. And we won here for Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
That's
I'm really
awesome.
proud of this one. And then I'm also proud of this one. It was done with Essence and the Crown Award. They gave me this award last year. So these are like special to me. Like this was really like a really great special award for me. And I'll tell you guys, this is kind of a funny story. I've always wanted to go to the Essence Awards, and I said, I'm not going to go like to the Essence Festival. I said, I will not go unless I'm getting an award or somebody really invites me to go for a big event.
Okay.
And when they invited me, I said, yes. I waited all these years and I made it. They're giving me an award.
You spoke it into existence. Am I
Exactly. Exactly. And I'm the power of the spoken word. I believe in it. I live by it. And it's something that's real for me.
Yeah. You know what? I agree. I'm right there with you. You speak it and it will come to life.
And
Yes.
believe what you're speaking.
Yes, and believe it. Yeah, and believe it. Yeah.
You mentioned something about just being in the right place at the right time. And in those moments, you have to be ready.
Right.
What does it mean to you to always be ready? Is your kit always packed and in the back of your car? Like, what does that mean to you?
Well, my kit now, I have 2 storage units. So it can't be. But, I think it's always being ready for the phone call. Like you never know in this business when the phone call is going to come and you need to get ready. So I always stay ready to go to work. So it's like being mentally prepared, emotionally prepared, and just knowing like that job is coming. Like to me, jobs are like buses. There's always another one coming. And so, if you think, oh my God, that job passed me by. No, it didn't. That wasn't the right bus. You weren't supposed to be on that bus. So the next one is always coming. So, it's always like being prepared. And I think it was last week I posted a post that really resonated with people talking about my life and, just talking about my biggest opportunity working for Marvel came at one of the worst times of my life. I was literally laying on the floor. I had left my ex-husband. I had had two miscarriages, and my life was in the toilet. And that was the call to go do a Marvel movie. I could have said, no, I'm not going. I'm not ready. But I had to get ready because that was my opportunity. Mm-hmm. So, I just think you have to stay ready for your opportunities and just be open. Just totally be open, because there's so many opportunities out there that come every day.
How did you process during that moment to prepare yourself to get ready for that opportunity?
So, basically, like, for instance, if somebody calls me about a movie, the first thing I'm going to start doing is looking at who's the director. Mm-hmm. What movies have I seen of his? If the movies I haven't seen, then I'm going to download them. I'm going to watch them. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to start watching and seeing, what is his vision? How does he shoot? Does he shoot in close-ups? Does he shoot in mediums? Mm-hmm. How does he like the camera moves? How does he like lighting? Does he shoot the background, or doesn't he shoot the background? Because, we're always thinking about those sort of things. Right. And even the actors, like, who are the actors in this? And looking at their looks, all of those sort of things. That's how I just start processing.
Okay.
What do you like most about being a department head?
I think being a department head is a couple things for me now. It's changed over the years. I love, like, creating new IPs. And I like, when new universes are coming together, to be able to put my stamp on it. So that's what I like to do with that. But also, I love now being a department head because it's an opportunity to teach. I'm also a teacher. So, I always work in my trailers are always opportunities to learn. You're going to learn something. Now, you might not like me, and I really don't care. But you're going to learn something, and you're going to be a better hairdresser once you leave me. And that's true. All the girls and all the people who work for me, they end up having fabulous careers. And part of it is because I work systematically, and I train people on how to work in this business and how to be excellent, not to be mediocre. I hate mediocrity. I hate it.
Yeah.
So that's how I got this.
Because you a lady boss. And when I said, I think it means so much. That means so much, being a lady boss. Getting up when you are down at your lowest, teaching what you have learned, not being a gatekeeper. That's part of being a lady boss that I think a lot of people don't realize. Yes. Running your business that you have outside of, working on set, being a department head and a designer, hair scholars, which let's get into hair scholars.
Yay. Yeah. Well, I mean, hair scholars is my baby. Many, many years ago I can't remember what movie it was. I think it was Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I remember we had these really intense looks. We had all these looks. And I went to Marvel and I said, hey, we need to really teach people how to do these looks, or it's going to take forever the morning of, because we had big creature looks. And everybody needs to be done in certain ways. Mm-hmm. So they were like, well, what do you want to do? I says, well, can you teach a class? I want to teach a class. And they're like, okay. And I was like, but you're going to have to pay everybody for 8 hours to come for the class. And they decided that having that class was important because, number one, it's going to make the day go smoother. Mm-hmm. So you're not teaching people the day up. So that's really when Hair Scholars was born, is out of like that day. And I really love teaching, and I had done it before, but it really made me know. And everywhere I go, every country, every state, I'm always teaching. And also I'm receiving, because there's so many people I worked with, incredible hairstylists, in Germany, in London, in Italy, in China. Like, I've worked with all around the world, incredible hairstylists. So you're always exchanging information. Mm-hmm. So, just knowing that education was important. And I wanted to open up myself even more and elevate myself. And teaching has elevated me into a dream that I never knew I was going to have, because I love it so much. I enjoy it, and it blesses so many people in their lives. And what else more can you ask for? Yeah.
Yeah. How was it like when you went on your first film? Like, how was that? How was that experience for you?
I'm trying to think. Well, I'm going to say this. My very first film I worked on was a movie. It's not even on my resume anymore. Like, I worked on a lot of little movies in the beginning, but like, I want to say the first movie where I really felt like, oh, this is happening, happens to be, which is just coincidental, my very first movie I got in the union. So it was a coincidence. It's just one of those things. It happened. So I went to go do this movie, Thin Line Between Love and Hate. And
right.
I was asked to come and to curl wigs for Lynn Whitfield. I'm good at curling hair. So there was a lot of wigs to curl and they couldn't turn them over and be on set. Like sometimes that's just too much. You need somebody in the trailer just cranking out, just getting the work done.
Right.
So they had me come and they had me curl Lynn Whitfield's wigs. And I was like, okay. And one day somebody was whispering, they're like, this movie's going to turn union. And I was like, what's the union? I didn't even know because I wasn't looking for it. I just was coming to help a friend out. And next thing you know, it turned union. There was a girl who was on the movie who I happened to do that. She worked like a couple of days. And she said to me, her name is Cindy Kali. And she said to me, Camille, I have this TV show. They said that I could bring a hairdresser. And I was like, okay, if you think so, call me. You know, that's how I am. Just call me. I'm around. So she called me and I went to go work on her TV show, which was, Third Rock from the Sun on NBC. So that was my first TV show. I worked on that 6 years and got nominated for an Emmy on there. And then after that, I went straight into doing movies.
So you weren't interested at first?
No. I mean, not at all.
My friend.
In the salon, I was a weave queen, color queen. I was balling. I was good. Like, you know, I had all the other stuff going on. And at the time, I also was working for Sebastian. I was good. Like, I was enjoying all of those other things that I was doing. I was just helping out a friend. And, you know, that's where God put me there. You know, I always say my career is God's plan. It's not my plan. Absolutely. I'm just the person going through it. But ultimately, he's in control.
He is totally in
Come
control.
on, say that.
Yeah.
He truly ordered your steps.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. 100%.
Wow.
Well, you know what? I think it's time for us to do a little icebreaker.
A little icebreaker. I think we have something new we want to introduce to our show. And guess what? We thought you would be the first person to try it. So
Okay.
Something we call the lightning round.
Let's go.
We got a little wheel we're going to spin. And we wanted to land on something and then have you ask a question. So let me see if I can pull it back so you can see it.
Okay.
Can you see it?
I can see it.
Okay, so let's spin the wheel and see where it lands.
Okay.
Here we go.
Lord, what is this wheel gonna say?
Okay.
Favorite movie?
So what's your favorite?
Oh, that's a hard one. I have a lot of favorite movies. I'm gonna say probably that's a hard one for me because I like a lot of movies. It's hard. That's a really hard one for me.
I know it is.
I know because I like so many movies. I'm gonna say like one of my favorite movies is. I'm gonna make it easy. I'm being honest. I love Star Wars movies. Mm-hmm. So like I come from that era. I grew up watching rom-coms. I love rom-coms, believe it or not. I love and you know, I like documentaries. Like all of those things are like some of my like favorite things to definitely watch. And I'm a movie buff. Like I love movies. I go to the movies. So, you know, those are like some of my favorite movies. And I'm going to say probably my all-time favorite movie is called Love Story.
Okay.
That's probably my all-time favorite movie with Ali McGraw and oh my God, Ryan O'Neal. Okay. That's one of my movies. I love love. I'm a Cancer. I love it.
Me too. So let's see where we land.
Okay.
Do. What we got?
What do we have?
Beauty budget.
So what is your favorite beauty budget item?
On a budget?
On a budget.
Okay, I'm going to tell you. This is good. So recently, my main assistant, my personal assistant, her name is Julia. Shout out to Julia. And Julia is half Thai. And so Julia has turned me on to the Korean beauty ladies. Okay. So Julia's birthday, we went to the Korean beauty store. Okay. And honey,
Okay.
This is in there. I was like, hallelujah. So a whole bunch of Korean beauty, and I really love it. And it's so inexpensive. It's so reasonable. And so now, right now, I'm into K beauty. I'm into Korean beauty.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, are you into K beauty like for yourself, or things that you can also use on set? What do you think?
No, I'm just using like stuff right now for myself. So
Okay.
like, I love all their moisturizers, the retinol, like
Mhm.
all the stuff that I have to go to the dermatologist for. They got it. I'm like, right on, K beauty.
Should we do one more?
Sure.
Let's
Okay,
do one.
let's do one more.
That was a good spin.
That was. Let's see.
Okay.
Uh-oh. It
Where do
says
we land?
family, what, no, favorite nonprofit organization. Is that correct?
Yes.
Oh, that's easy. So my favorite charity is called Home Light. They are part of the LA Mission, and they are a great organization. And what they do is they have a place in Inglewood, which is an apartment building, and
Okay.
they literally take women and their children off the streets, and
Okay.
they give them a year or so to create a whole new life. They go through drug and alcohol. They get job training. Their children, if their children are also been taken away from them in the system, they get their children back. They totally facilitate these women into a new life. So Home Light is my favorite. They are my charity. They've been my charity for a long time. And we sponsor hairstylists. We sponsor the Mother's Day brunch. So every year we just had it. So we sponsor the Mother's Day brunch, and we come in and we do the hair and makeup for the women who live in the building. So it's a true thing to me. They get all my clothes, they get all my products, they get everything over there, and I love all of them.
That is simply awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you for
That's
thank you
why
for
you
mentioning.
so blessed. That is why you so blessed,
I
because you're
know.
a blessing to others, and you just have, we've never met in person, but you just have a beautiful spirit
Oh,
about
thank
you,
you.
and I can just really tell it. It generates through the camera. I can see your
No,
spirit.
I'd love to give, and it's easy to give. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, it's easy to give back. And especially when you go to Home Light and you meet these ladies, and also the director, his name is Ricardo. Ricardo, we have become friends. And, it's easy to give back. It's easy to help other people. It's just like, it's easy. Like, I'll tell you a funny story. I just took some furniture over there. I had these chairs. They were in my storage. I'm not using them. I paid like $1,000 a piece for 2 chairs.
Mhm.
So I took him over there. Ricardo wasn't there. And so he comes and he texts me. He goes, I'm putting these chairs in my office. they're not going to the ladies. It's going to my office. I said, they're yours. Have them. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care that they cost $1,000. I'm not using them. They
Right.
could use them there. So why not take them there so they could use them?
Yeah.
So
Right.
yeah.
Be a blessing. I don't think people understand the importance of being a blessing to someone else because it keeps your table full. And
Mhm.
some
Yes,
people just keep hoarding and holding on. No, mine, mine, mine. I'm like, the more you do mine, 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 the less you keep things coming your way.
I
So
agree.
my thing is every day, I love to share and be a blessing, whether it's
Right.
physically, financially, mentally. But every day, my thing is I'm going to bless. I call it passing out sugar. I'm
Right.
going to give sugar to somebody every single day of my life.
You should.
Yeah.
And that's what we should do. Like,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be like, for me, you shouldn't get a gold star because you're nice. Because
Yeah.
you should be nice.
You
Right.
should be
You should be
automatically
It's
kind.
supposed to
You
happen.
should be thoughtful. Those are
Right.
the things that should come naturally.
Mm-hmm.
natural. And if they
I mean,
don't, what's wrong with you? Like,
Yeah.
go check
You ain't
yourself.
get paid
hello.
Do the right thing because it's just the right thing to do
Like,
for no other
Exactly.
reason.
Exactly.
It is
Exactly.
ugly.
Exactly.
Camille,
so,
what is the
y'all, if
process?
anybody has any questions, please, please, please don't forget to put your questions in the comment section. If you're on Instagram, if you're on YouTube or Facebook, put your questions in the comment section. If you have any questions for Camille, Sharice, or myself, please ask away. We don't have much time left on our lives. So, and you may not get another chance to ask the amazing Camille Friend a question.
Please ask me. It was funny. I was on set the other day, and one of the hairstylists I knew, and she said, "I wanted to ask you some questions. I did a Zoom for our union, and I said, I'm sitting right here.
Right.
You're going to be here with me for 8 hours. Ask me questions. Start asking."
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
anybody who has questions, ask me. I'm an open book. Please do.
Yes.
Camille, have been some of your mentors, or have you had a mentor or have one?
I did. So one of my first really great mentors is named Robert Stevenson.
Mhm.
He was basically Sam Jackson's original hairstylist,
Okay.
and he took me under his wing. And really, I can say that Robert really honed my skills, and he took my skills from being good to being excellent, because he really knows how to he's a great teacher, and he can get in there and really see what you need. So Robert was really one of my greatest teachers, and he's such a he's so pleasant, and his energy's like this. So he really taught me so much about department heading, and even working with personals. He taught me a lot what to do, what not to do, all of those things. He taught me a lot of that. Also, another one of mine is Irma Kent. Irma Kent is
Miss
another.
Irma.
Yeah, Miss Irma. She was another, Miss Irma took me, I think I did 5 movies with Miss Irma. I did a lot of movies in the beginning with Miss Irma, and she took me on the road. She took me on my first movie on the road, what was 8 Mile. So all of those things, all of those movies where I was really honing my skills, all those people played such a great part in it. And then, I had other people, other also makeup artists, even one of my really dear friends, Sharon Davis, who's a costume designer. She taught me a lot about working in the business. So, all those people have helped me instrumentally, very much so.
Can you talk to our audience the importance of having a mentor? Because I personally believe that you can't get to the next level without someone helping you get there. You don't do it by yourself.
No, none of us do it by ourselves.
No.
I think having a mentor it's always somebody to guide you, to help you. That's I love mentoring, because I can tell you, oh, don't do that. Do this. All of those things are really important, and they can really save you a lot of tears if you have somebody to even bounce your ideas off or say different things. There was a young man today who hit me up and we've been talking on Instagram, and he was like, I said, I need for you to get in the union, start working. And he was like, barbers can't get in the union.
Oh no.
And I said to him, I had to get on there. I had to say, now listen, I'm about to have some tough love with you. I said, brother, get yourself together, do your research, and get in the union. Because if you don't know how to do this, then you don't really want it.
Absolutely.
And I just had to be, and afterwards he thanked me, and I hope that he gets in the union. But if you want it, it's just not going to land on top of your head. You have to go and look for it. You got to put the energy. You got to put the steps in there to make it happen for yourself.
Yes.
And stop making
Even
excuses.
when you're in the
Find a
union.
way.
Stop making excuses.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Even once you're in the union, you still have to go look for it. Still got to go find it. Still got to get those.
Well, they're not just doling out jobs here. It's still about connecting with the people that you want to connect with, being on the movies that you want to be on. So, that's where you're getting into really refining your career and figuring out where you want to be and how you want to do it, because people do it at all different levels. I remember when I first started out, I had worked with teams I didn't really like, and I didn't think that they were motivated and they didn't want to do it at my level. So we had issues. We're going like this. So until I got to the point where I got the teams that I liked, teams that worked the same as I did, who had the same work ethic, people who wanted to do it at an excellent level, who wanted to really hone their skills. When I started meeting those people, I didn't have any problems. So you have to find your right tribe. So once you find your tribe, you're good.
I love that. We do have some questions.
Okay.
The people are speaking. We've got Miss Kiki Styles. Her question is, how do you deal with the rush of things on set?
That's a really good question. And, you know, and I'm going to say this. Just because I work on big films don't mean that they don't rush you, okay? So I'm going to say this, and I'm going to make a very broad statement when I say this. So I think what we have to realize, and I'm just going to address this when we're dealing with black hair specifically.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I say this, and I say this in love with everybody, but I want you to think about this. The system in the trailer is not set up for our hair. Okay. So it's set up for 30, possibly 45 minutes. That's all you're getting in the chair. So what you have to do, you have to be smarter. So what do you have to do? So you might have to prep. So your actress might have to come in the day before, or you might have to send her to the salon, depending on what it is, because you have approximately, let's say, 45 minutes. You don't have 2 hours. You don't have 3 hours. So we, as black hairstylists, we have to think about it differently. We have to think outside the box, but we still have to make it happen. And if you talk to production and explain to them there's certain things that you need, it's no different than going to get a hair color or going to get extensions. It's no different than going out to get that. We just have to educate production on what our needs and our wants are. So when you're in the trailer, I always say this, give real estimates. People are like, oh, I can do this in 15 minutes. Now, you know damn well you can't do it in 15 minutes. Be honest about the time that you need. Like if you need 45 minutes, then say that I need 45 minutes. Like, you know, if you honestly, if you need an hour, then you need to speak that and say that. So it's already built into the time also. So you're talking to your ADs the day before and saying, look, I really need this much time with her. Yeah. Be real about your estimates and be real about your time and be honest.
Because they're coming back, honey, at least 5 minutes before that time.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to come. But I mean, I'm going to tell you, I'm a very bad person, but I'm going to say this. If they start coming too much, I just lock the trailer door. I'll tell you what. The more that you come in, and I will tell them, the more that you come in and you stop me and you ask me, number one, you're slowing me down. Number two, you're creating anxiety in your actor sitting here and what you want for them to come out and do a great performance. So if you allow me to do my job, I will let you know when I'm finished. But, and then two, I always set myself up at this. If I do it right in the morning and I take like on a wig, if I seal all my edges all the way around and I get that wig, I barely have to touch up. I don't touch up a lot because I don't have to, because I did it right in the morning. If I'm rushing and I don't do it right in the morning, I chase it all day, and I hate chasing hair. That's not what Camille does.
Oh my gosh.
That's so true, Camille. You are so on point with that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have 2 more questions.
Okay.
How do you keep yourself Caesar GK1? I think is that your cousin Sharice?
That's my auntie.
Your aunt.
My auntie.
Auntie. How do you keep yourself centered and grounded in such a demanding profession?
That's a good one. So I'm going to say this. People who know me know one thing about me. I meditate. I do breath work. I do a lot of spiritual work on myself. And I think that's important. The other thing is exercise. Like, you know, being on set is tough. And sometimes, like, I'm just going to say this. If you don't have to be on set very quickly, or if the set is not that far away, walk. Move your body. You know, in the morning, I stretch, do yoga, do my breath work. I'm preparing myself mentally and physically for the day.
Yeah.
And I think that's really, really important. And then also, I always say, keep a good therapist. Like I have a therapist like coach who has been monumental in my life in really calming down my nerves, and you know, where I can just go to work and I can be there and I can be amongst the chaos, because this is what you always have to realize. There's always going to be chaos on set, but you don't have to be in the chaos.
That's true.
So how you have a decision how you're going to handle it. We all have choice selections. So even if there's chaos on set, Camille doesn't jump into the chaos. I say, oh, no chaos. I'm going to be right here and I'm going to be clear and I'm going to be in my vision. Because if you get into the spin of things, you're not getting anything really done. So always stay centered, stay in your space. And the most important thing on set is, and I tell this to everybody, I don't care about he say, she say, I don't care what's that crafty. I don't care about any of that. What I care about is what they're shooting on that camera. Because that's what I'm there for. And that's what we're there for. And that's what makes movies and film, is what goes to that camera. So I'm worried about that. All the other stuff, I don't want to hear it.
You go ahead, Camille.
No, that's right. Okay, we got Elaine Collins.
Hi, Elaine.
I am new to the union. Any advice on staying motivated and to grow? My mentor, Sharice, is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
So I think a lot of things. I'm just going to tell you, I think right now the industry is in a big change. Yeah. I think it's a change that we've never seen before. So I think it's really about, at this point, choosing the right jobs. And sometimes I don't think there's going to be as many jobs. So, I used to be booked 18 months in advance, 2 years in advance. Yeah. So and everything slowed down. So things are starting to ramp up slowly. So I say, choose wisely. Work with many different department heads. Don't stay with the same department head. Work for different department heads, because you're going to learn so many different things. Diversify. Learn how to do all types of things. Learn how to cut. Learn how to style. Learn how to do period. Learn how to do color. Learn how to do extensions. That's one thing I think is, if you're like, for me, I look for people who are assets to me and my department and what I'm trying to do. I don't look for people not assets, and I don't hire people who are my friends either, because that causes a problem. So hire people who can do the job.
Yes.
Love that.
That's huge. That's
very
huge.
much. It really, really is. We want to take a little quick break with the questions. We're going to throw something in called This or That. And this is going to be for all three of us. So with this or that, would you choose lashes or mascara?
Mascara.
What about you, Ray?
It's lashes for me.
It's lashes for me too. Coffee or tea?
But I do.
No, go ahead.
No, but I do go between the two. When I'm feeling like I don't want to pop a lash on and I'm gonna pull my hair back into a bun, I'm gonna get some mascara that day.
I'm too lazy to put on lashes all the time.
Oh my gosh, I use these lashes that I use. They're like clusters, and they already have adhesive on them. I just pop them on. It takes me 5 minutes or less, and I just love them. I love them.
I did find some new ones I really like. I think they're called Falsies by Kiss, and they're like little individuals. I really like those. I have to say, I've been putting those on the last couple days for the birthday. So yeah,
come on for the birthday. Yeah.
Okay. Coffee or tea?
Tea for me. I'm a big tea drinker. Like, I love all type of teas. I have all kind of important teas from all around the world. So I'm a collector. And I've been and then too, as in my childhood, my grandmother started my teacup collection. So I have a teacup collection, and actually some of them I recently passed on to my nieces. So that's nice.
Me too. I have a tea drawer, so I collect teas from all over the world. I love teas.
Me too.
We'll have to talk about teas one day.
Yes, I love tea.
I think it's coffee for me, but my problem is I'm a Libra, and I'm like coffee, but also tea. So,
well, there's so many teas out now, like some beautiful roasted teas that, like, really, they're as strong as coffee. Like, I have a couple that are really strong now, so you can get some really great teas that are strong as coffee.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, a fanny pack or a body strap?
I think a fanny pack.
Ooh, I kind of got both, so I'm trying to decide.
I think I'm gonna go with fanny pack because the strap hurts my shoulders after a while.
Yeah. I'll go with fanny pack too.
Yeah.
Flats or heels?
Oh. I mean, I love both, but of course, flats are just more reasonable.
Yeah.
It's more reasonable, but Like, this is what I do. I'm a flip-flop girl. I'm from Arizona. I have flip-flops in all the colors, like flip-flop. I love a flip-flop. I live in flip-flops. I keep them in my car. Flip-flops are everywhere. I love them.
Well, I like heels a lot, but right now I have on some flats.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm typically in some kicks. I'm a kicks type of girl, but
Yeah.
when I'm not, it's definitely flats or sandals.
Yeah. I love boots too.
Me
So,
too.
yeah, I love boots.
Ice cream or popsicles?
Ice cream. I love ice cream.
I love popsicles. I'm such a popsicle girl. I got some pineapple ones. Ooh,
Ooh.
oh my
Oh
goodness.
yes, the outshine. Oh,
Yes, honey.
Oh, those are good.
Those are good. Yeah.
Those are good.
I got 2
And
boxes.
you can't, I mean, a Haagen-Dazs too. A Haagen-Dazs on the stick.
Hmm.
Yes.
it's hard to beat that. It's hard to beat that.
Okay, I'm about to go old school on you guys now.
Oh,
Filas or K-Swiss?
Oh.
K-Swiss.
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 Yeah.
I will still rock some K-Swiss. K-Swiss.
I
Yeah.
got some in my shopping cart right now.
I love it.
They haven't made a comeback. They about to.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's coming
I
back.
can see that.
Okay, last one. Now Laters or Jolly Ranchers?
Jolly Ranchers.
You know what?
Jolly
I used to love Banana Now Laters. So.
Really?
Oh my God. I just had a flash. My whole mouth. I was like, oh, a banana now later. So good.
It was
Okay.
I feel like y'all are the only 2 people in the world that eat banana now later.
What?
I
They
don't
were
know
so
anybody
good.
else that eats the banana ones.
Me neither. It's the cancer in us. That's what it is. It's the cancer.
There you go. There you go.
Look, she said they are. They are the only 2 that eat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
So, we have any more questions?
No, we don't have any more questions. But you know what? If any of our viewers want to find you or keep up with you and anything that you have going on, maybe you or hairstylist, where can they find you?
Well, they can always follow us on Instagram. So you can go on Hair Scholars or Camille. I think it's Camille_friend is that. And I actually answer my own DMs. So you actually, most of the time you're talking to me or you might be talking to my assistant, Julia. But yes, very much so. You guys can catch us there. And we just started our YouTube channel. I have a whole little thing I'm trying to get together for YouTube. I got to get it together. I'm working right now. So I haven't had time to put really, but I'm going to do a little thing for wigs, like how to rework your wig.
Okay.
We all have all these wigs. I got boxes of wigs, personal wigs, and I'm going to start cutting and styling and coloring wigs, and I'm going to rework them.
Yes.
So,
I love that.
this is
That's
the
gonna be
last part of our segment. You want to tell about any products that you might have?
I don't have any products right now.
Or services or about your hair scholars?
About hair scholars. Yes. Actually, we have a wig class coming up. I think it's July 14th. That's horrible. But we have a live. It's a live in the sense of we'll be filming it and everybody can come on Zoom and watch it. So I'm going to do a live, basically wig class. So I'm going to do a model. I'm going to put a wig on them. I'm going to show you guys how I do my famous wrap. I'm going to put on a wig and we're going to talk about cutting and styling and all that kind of stuff. And then also we have a class coming up because everybody's getting ready to go back to work. How to make your deal.
Mm.
Okay.
So a lot of people don't know how to make your deal. I know. I've had a couple agents. I can make my deal in my sleep. But how do you really get paid? What do you really ask for? There's a lot of urban myth out there. And then especially too, with projects going out of the country, people don't know this. Your unions don't count it in Europe. IATSE doesn't exist. So how do you make a deal if you're going to Europe when your union doesn't count? I know how because I've done it before. So just teaching people how to make your deal. And then also what I think I think it's in August. We have another department head, 6-week department head
Okay.
class coming up.
Okay.
And that's all at hairscholars.com.
Hairscholars.com, everybody. You
Yeah.
heard it here.
Yeah.
And I will put the link in the comments so you guys can go find it. We also
Yeah.
put the @ so you can go find her at. She says she answers her DMs.
I
and my
do.
head, that means you can
Jump in her DMs, okay? And her
But
classes are phenomenal. I'm a witness. I've actually
Thank you.
taken her class, so it was
Thank you.
really, really great. She does
Thank
an amazing job. So you guys make sure you follow Camille on all of her platforms. She's very interactive. She has amazing information. Just make sure you follow her and give her all the flowers that she truly deserves. She
Oh,
dropped a
thank
lot of information here. You can go on our YouTube and check it out. Just throw up a bunch of hearts and say happy birthday to her.
yes,
Thank
happy
you guys.
birthday.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule just to jump in and have a cute chat with us. We really appreciate
I appreciate you guys. I'm headed to Malibu for dinner.
Yes,
Okay,
Malibu. Okay.
enjoy.
You better have a good time and enjoy your
Yeah.
birthday now. I know
I'm
that.
enjoying my birthday, so it's all good.
You know
We'll
what?
have to come out
Happy
when we come back to
birthday
LA.
to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, come to LA when I'm here. Make sure I'm going to be here.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday to
To
Camille.
Camille.
Oh, thank you guys so much.
Happy birthday
To
to
you.
you. Yeah,
I just
we'll
feel
reach out
blessed.
to you when we come back to LA, and maybe we can go out and have lunch together.
I would love that. Let me know when you ladies are in town. And I mean, if hopefully I'll be around. I'm going to get ready pretty soon. I'll be traveling for a while. But yes, please let me know.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you. We
Love
will
that.
do so. And we thank you
right.
again for coming on our show. And we would
Thank
love
you.
to have you another time again. We want to everybody say thank you to Camille for coming out. We appreciate
Thank
you
you
so much.
guys.
We
And
hope
thank
you
you to the
enjoy your
viewers.
day.
We'll see you guys next Sunday.
All right. Thank you
Thank
guys.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye.